West Unplugged! West Unplugged! West Unplugged!
I knew West Unplugged from my alumni and my seniors. They came to my secondary school and they performed for my Teachers' Day.
I know about West Unplugged when I watched the vocal exchange in 2016, whereby I see my senior, which is Farah and Alicia. But other than that, I know West Unplugged through CCA Fair last year.
I came to know about West Unplugged from Hanan because he was my orientation group leader back in 2016. He heard Ellie singing, and then from there he recommended me and Ellie to join West Unplugged.
For me, from a old workmate Mizi from Night Safari, then we kind of became friends for a while, and then he talked to me about his CCA and also vibes also. So it's like, and then he told me about Woo. I'm like, woo, okay. Then I just kind of felt like I had to join.
West Unplugged wasn't West Unplugged, it was just Acoustic Club. And then we joined because I joined because of her actually.
I joined because of a friend.
By my friend Ajul. He's not here today, right? Yeah, I got to know about him.
Yeah, for me it's through my friend, a classmate. Her name is Via, and then through her it's from LS.
I got to know about West Unplugged in actually 2014, the year before I joined ITE, because I saw the vocal exchange in 2014.
Technically, I don't really know what is West Unplugged at first, but I like singing, and they said something about this acoustic club, and if you like to sing and if you're good, they'll take you in. I was in class. I received this message. That's what they do back then. Yeah, I received this message say that we are sorry to tell you, but something blah 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 blah. Welcome to West Unplugged, something like that. You remember, right? So yeah, that's how we ended up in the club.
I joined West Unplugged because I was passionate in music. So when I came to ITE, I wanted to join SCC, and this was the right club.
I wanted to join College Central initially to join show choir, but my brother forced me to join College West because he wants me to join West Unplugged.
I was always passionate about music, but I never found the chance to express myself. So my friend introduced me to Alice, and Alice just asked me to audition. So I auditioned, and here I am.
At first, we were called Acoustic Band. So they closed down because of all the reasons that I've told you guys many times over the years. Over the years, and then me and a few of the first batch, we decided to come together with the help of Mr. Rakesh, Mr. Jonathan, and we became West Unplugged. Yeah. I was actually in drama, and then I was having lunch with some of my guys. And then this guy called Heiko actually asked me if I wanted to sing. I said, yeah. And then he brought me up to audition. It was an unofficial audition, not what we have now, where we only allow you to enter through a proper audition. So what I did was I sang something by Adele. I don't know what song it was, but I know, oh, it was Someone Like You. And I know I cracked that at one of the notes. But I still got in, so yeah.
Faiz.
Shira.
Everybody, yeah.
Syairun, Ashira, Alicia and Farah. These four people inspired me in West Unplugged because of their vocal abilities, because of their knowledge in music.
It was actually Farah and Ellie because they're like one of the craziest people, like vocally.
I find that everyone is unique in their own way, which inspires me a lot.
To be frank, everybody did their part in inspiring each other actually.
For me, there was no one person because everybody to me is very equal in their own authentic ways.
I think Syazia and Bobby, because Syazia can do everything. So then that was quite cool to watch. And Bobby just I really like his stage presence.
of course heal me. His passion towards music is strong, that he will still come to CCA religiously and participate even though he does not listen to pop or R&B. I feel like if he can do it, then I can do it too. He is also my main source of motivation since day one, as he always has something to say to make me believe in myself.
For me, it's definitely Ashira, as she had one of the most powerful vocal and stage presence today. She always gives the best performance even though she's playing around, and there was never a bad performance when she's performing. Even when she had her own personal problem, she always did her best as a VP, and is always there for the club when she is needed.
For me, when I see my CCA mates improving, like be it vocals or guitar skills, it really inspires me to also improve myself.
Alistair Anthony inspires me the most in the club. He changed me into a person that I am today. Once I get to know Alistair, he teach me a lot of things. You know, he's a bro. He's a bro.
I would say the juniors, because I've seen, I think, almost everyone come in from the audition, when they signed up, you know, their first ever showcase, their first ever evaluation, and the drive that they have to learn and become the performers that they are today.
It has been a crazy yet tough roller coaster ride for me.
But the best roller coaster.
Yeah, that's true. Because not just the fun that we had, but also the lessons that we learned through every CCA day.
And the fights also.
Yeah, the misunderstandings most of all.
It's normal.
To be getting the opportunity to, aside from VX, to be performing outside like for Esplanade, for Scape and NDP, you know, it's not just with West Unplugged, but it's with other CCAs from different colleges.
My experience throughout West Unplugged is the best ever I ever had in any schools.
Yeah, West Unplugged experience has been a roller coaster for me through every ups and downs.
They really helped me to push throughout my limits.
For myself, I achieved to be like a better leader in a sense, and then also to be more outspoken. And I used to have stage fright also, but now I just like don't care.
In the beginning, as I joined West Unplugged, the only thing I know about guitar was just basic chords. Then, as the alumni and seniors came and teach us more about knowledge, guitar knowledge and skills, I improved more and learned a lot of guitars.
For me, I achieved great leadership because I was the VP back then, and usually I wouldn't take that kind of role, and it's really a step up for me.
Back then we had Sparkle. I'm not sure if they know what is Sparkle anymore, but yeah, back then there was this room, magical room, Sparkle, where you can do all stupid stuff in that room.
Lock someone in the cupboard.
You can lock whoever in the cupboard. We usually lock Kyra in the cupboard and leave her there for 1 hour.
When she come out, she's a little bit crazy.
Yeah, so yeah, it's fun, good times.
I get to learn new guitar skills. I learn new vocal techniques. So far, I'm glad that I got to participate in last year's vocal exchange because it was indeed a memorable journey with my West Unplugged members.
I didn't know that I would learn this much, like coming into West Unplugged, and discipline-wise, like it's all very important. Like as a performer, you have to have all these values. You have to be responsible and also to be respectful to like your batchmates, your seniors, your alumni. I feel like I've become more like of a systematic person. Like when I do things, I must, like list it down so that I know what I'm doing.
Acoustic Club, right? It went down for a while because of some issues, and then Alice, myself, and Yanti brought West Unplugged up.
It was a very pleasant one. For myself, I enjoyed myself, and we actually gained a lot of friends during the whole entire.
A lot of friends, a lot of experiences. Yeah.
West Unplugged is a stepping stone. It helps me to overcome my stage fright, and also it helps to gain my confidence.
Yep. Same.
It gave me a lot of opportunities. Like at some point, I think I was performing every month, and it gave me the opportunity to teach and help others as well.
I get to perform in Esplanade from vocal exchange in 2015?
It helped me interact with different kinds of musicians and different kinds of people, and I thought that was a good thing for like networking and all that. So I came out of West Unplugged with a lot more people that I would like to work with.
I've been through when it had to open, when we had a lot of issues in the very first batch, and then it went well, and then I had to argue with some of the juniors. It was a lot of ups and downs, I think, for me. After 6 full years of being with West Unplugged, from the very start to now, I would say the fact that it's still around is one. The fact that we have over 250 alumni and existing members now. When we started with just a core 7 of us, I think that is an achievement on its own really. And the fact that till today I still feel like people want me there. The fact that I am still respected, I am still wanted in the place makes me feel that I achieved something. I gain the respect of all the people around.
Post music originals like the proper recording or music videos.
More covers, do not be afraid to try new genres, and do not be too hard on yourself.
Retain the legacy that we have left behind. Don't forget your roots. Don't tarnish the legacy that we have built. Everything that you have now is because of what we didn't have then. If there was no us, there is no rules, there is no struggle, you all don't have the luxury that you have today. Which is what I want to remind everyone, future batches as well, to remember the legacy that we have built from my pioneer batch to all my alumni. All of us have built something very special, so don't ruin that.
I wish that West Unplugged in the future can be a name in the music industry in Singapore. Hopefully one day.
I wish to see West Unplugged to have more outings and to have more bonding time with each other.
I wish to see West Unplugged not just known by all the 3 IT colleges, but maybe, like what Esther said, to be more exposed, like to hopefully make it through in the industries, who knows? Because there are plenty of talents in West Unplugged.
I hope the club can expand more, gain more members, and also perform in bigger stage and also recognized events.
I feel like the people in West Unplugged is equally talented as the talents outside.
I hope that we have more exposure, like people will recognize, more recognition, more exposure for us, and also like we won't be so like underdogs. Yeah, like we're only known among a few people, but we'll be known like in Singapore, like IT College West is not that bad after all, that kind of thing. Yeah, and I hope that like they won't look down on ITE as well, because like our reputation comes like together with West Unplugged itself, so both of it like goes up at the same time, so it's like a good thing.
Sparkle lah.
Everyone.
Oh my god.
A part of West Unplugged.
I miss everyone. I miss sparkle. I miss equipment. I miss the smell of sparkle. I miss the smell of the guitar. I miss like everything. It's just like our second home, right?
Yes.
Like if there a lot of shit happening in school, right, the first place you go is sparkle. But now it's not more already.
The presence, technically. The drama. The love stories. The fights, sweet bitter memories. Yeah, and running away from class and just sneak in sparkle. Yeah, because the class is boring. So we just sneak out and just chillax in sparkle. That's what we do.
I miss like breaking the door to go inside. It's like when the security guard sit outside.
Is gonna be there, right?
Oh.
For us, it's like more CCA fair, cause like the whole school can see you from level 6 to like the bottom. Then it's like cheer for you. The kind of thing, the feeling shook, right?
I miss sparkle. Yeah, so why?
I miss being challenged. Every week, it was something different.
Maybe for me is the feeling of being like home, and being around your family members.
I miss like going to Sparkle after every class. I just go there, jam, be it alone or with my siblings. It's always fun.
The atmosphere, the bond,
friendships,
the jamming sesh. Yes.
I miss having everyone in the room, playing, minding their own business, some of them playing scooter, and the next day is their penny board. Yeah, so I miss those fun memories.
The trial and error, where we had to try so many different things. We were new, so even as an exco we were new, we didn't prepare ourselves for it. We had to experiment with all the things that you all are doing today. We tried different places, we went different venues, performed at many places. So I think it was the journey that I enjoyed the most. That 1 year that I was president, I enjoyed that journey a lot. And I think that's the one thing that for me was most fulfilling, because I also had a very unique bunch of juniors, because we were nobody. So anybody who joined wasn't that strong. And they groomed themselves, we groomed them to become who they are today. And I think that was one of the things I enjoyed the most, the journey of the first batch.
Before I joined the club, I was shy. Is that true? Yeah, it's true. West Unplugged has impacted me in many different ways. Before I joined the club, I didn't really take music seriously. So it was just singing and singing and singing, for no purpose. But now I learn how to write my own music. I try not to take things for granted.
It has impacted my life in so many ways. My love for music and singing grew tremendously. I've met amazing friends that have stayed in my life and become family, like for example Fish. I also have met the love of my life here.
They shaped us into a better performer. Yeah, through the opportunities that we got to perform. And one thing that I've learned, or one thing that I've always look back to, is like that discipline is also important apart from just performing.
And it surely sparked the passion to do music. And after all of this is done,
I'm more open to suggestion now, and like also very open to like critics, I guess. Yeah.
For me, it's more of I became even more thick-skinned, and I've learned a lot of mistakes, and a lot of my ex-cos always correct me on my mistakes. So from there, I actually learn and grow better, and put myself more in other people's shoes and care more about their feelings.
Never would I thought I would be in a CCA that makes me feel so comfortable.
It made me open up to different genres of music. The club gave me confidence and made me a better singer than how I was before I joined. And the best part is, I met Ashira.
It made me have to practice every week. It gave me like no choice. Like I had to like work on my craft.
I think it gives me like something more to think about in music, not just practically but theory-wise.
To West Unplugged, I would say, I think I've said this many times, everybody's heard this again. Your talent is only 20%. This came from Adam, in case he's there. Yeah, this came from Adam, but I've been repeating it. Talent is only 20%. Hard work is the rest. Before you think that you are all that, start from the bottom. Let your music do the talking, don't talk too much. Be humble, grow, and never forget West Unplugged. Never forget your roots. Don't disregard the people that came before you, and just keep doing music. Enjoy your time. Treat this place like home. Treat people around you like family, which is what I've always wanted to do for everyone. And I'm very grateful that in these 6 years I'm able to build a family that is still strong till today.